its best. It will fluck, do well, and may the best person win.
The topic is reservation is required in Indian education, and we are talking against that topic. It is associated with the caste rather than the financial condition. If someone does not enter the college, they migrate to other countries and continents, and they use their talent over there, and they get settled over there, and they earn for that country instead of Indians. And also, sir, it does not support the secular idea of the country. Like India is a secular country, so we need to work together. And
Like to start with, education is not a privilege, it's a right of every individual. There are many economic changes in society, and nowadays we are seeing that rich are getting more richer, whereas the poor are getting poorer. So this may affect the studies very much, because nowadays the fees for the schools are also increasing. So if there is a reservation of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, then the people with the scheduled caste would be able to gain education with paying less money.
The advancement of knowledge must be translated into increasing health and education for children who are the future of the nation. The debate raised now was seen the most prominent during the time when the Statue of Unity was built. A massive capital investment of rupees 3,000 crores was put into that statue. A total cost spent on building statues by the government of India has been a massive rupees 8,119 crores. The pandemic is now exposed us to the certain truth which were earlier disguised under the name of country's most proficient, the largest medical and healthcare facilities. The government needs to focus on the quantity and the quality of the healthcare rather than putting such huge capital investments which may not prove to be as beneficial when put into other sectors of the society.
Government does not spend enough money on hospitals, the health of a society will decline. Similarly, if not enough money is spent on school, the children, which has the most important part in our country's development, which are the future of a country, will not get proper education. And without education, we'll no longer be able to compete with the world where technology is rapidly advancing.
Once wisely said that monuments are grappling irons that bind one generation to another. So, with this quote, I, Parth Kotade, with my teammate Akshat Mehta, are against the topic that government should invest in education and medical sectors rather than making monuments. I feel that monuments are very important for us, as we can get closer to our history and culture. Monuments and statues make us proud of a country and as well as a religion. Like, I will give you an example, the Statue of Unity. Many people from India or outside of India, they visit India for many monumental places like Taj Mahal and Statue of Unity. This also increases the economy of our country. Like same in the Eiffel Tower, like same in the Paris for Eiffel Tower, where many people from India go to Paris for just seeing that Eiffel Tower, which leads a vast growth in economy of the Paris. Then they also help us to know our culture. As current generation is not in touch with our culture, the monuments are a great source which will help us to lead a good life with our culture.
Dennis Path has mentioned that monuments make our country proud. But I would like to say that a country more efficient in providing its people a healthy and sustainable lifestyle would make its country and its people more proud than the monuments.
He said that this helps to be close to our history. But books, movies, television, universities, private museums, and other private institutions are more than adequate mechanisms to preserve and teach history.
I would like to say that the comparison with the Eiffel Tower was completely wrong, as it's a comparison between a developing country and a developed country. Developed country where the people are at their most, they can have a good lifestyle.
For
Developing country,
developing country, we need money for developing country, and we get money from
why?
the
As
uh,
you had said,
monuments.
that by the money which we earn from the monuments can be put into healthcare facilities, Then why build monuments? Why don't take that money directly to put
There is
in the
no
nature?
return. There is no return. If we put it in monument, we are getting all the money return in few years
Why to invest it somewhere if you're
by
getting
the
that only in
tourism.
return? Why not
We are
directly
getting
put?
double. No, we are getting double, and we are not. We don't tell only investment.
Our team is Onyx, and the topic is morals or money. Which one is necessary to survive? And we chose money is necessary to survive. So, sir, in today's world, which is a so called economic world, there are three basic needs: shelter, food, and clothing. So, sir, to get those to survive, I mean, we need those three basic needs to survive. And we can only buy it if we have money. We cannot place our morals and then get it. We need money to get those things and to survive. So the second point is we need education to survive. So if we want a good education, we want to graduate from a good college, we need money. So and the education nowadays goes up to lakhs in crore rupees. We need to pay a fees of lakhs in crore rupees. So for example, like we needed an we needed a good education, so we enrolled in Mayank, and we had to pay for Mayank. So money is needed, sir. And so the greatest example is the pandemic. To get vaccinated, or even if someone is tested positive, to get those medicines and all, we need money to survive. And if some poor people do not have the money, then they may die. But the people who have money, who pay for those medicines, they get to survive. Like most of them get to survive.
Sir, as Trisha told, if we need good education, we need to pay fees in the school or any college. So like I want to get graduated from a good university in US or in any state or country. Sir, for that we'll need money. So sir, as compared to moral can't buy anything.
The world nowadays is very socio-economic sensitive. So nowadays everyone relies on what kind of income do they have or what is their financial background. So some money is needed to survive.
I'd like to start with a very known saying by Sir Albert Einstein that strive not to be a success but rather to be of value. The society of morality gives us tools we need to take actions which are not always in our best interest. I would like to ask every one of you present over here a question. Would you rather want to live a luxurious life, or would you rather help the people living in poverty? If you choose to live a luxurious life, would you have a good night's genuine sleep? For me, a person's net worth is the amount of morals you have and not the bank account you possess. You need money for education. That was pointed out by both of the speakers previously. But would a good education be worth making a person without morals?
Though money is an important and a huge part of everybody's life and a system, but without morals, we won't be able to keep a functioning economic system at all. It would lead to corruption, which is, I think, very prominent in our country. We won't use the money in a good cause.
I also have a question to all of you present here. If you have a briefcase, in it 20 lakhs rupees would be there. Would you handle a briefcase to a person full of values, or a person with no values but he's rich?
So it was so superb, sir. So superb. I think this time, sir, na, all the participants have put their points. That is like the most important thing and courageous thing. What I like find in them. I think they might be age like right now 14 or 15 around, sir. Okay, but the kind of spirit what they have shown for this topic, morals and money. If I would be sir a participant in it, I think that like I couldn't able to keep my full point in like any of the one thing, because even moral is important and even like money is important. I would say like today we remember Ambani and Tata's both. Okay, so when we compare Tata's and like Ambani is both, sir, we always grace more to Tata's because of his values, morals. Even donation is being given by Reliance also and Tata's also. But you can see, sir, that the kind of empire what Tata have and what kind of like empire like Ambani has. So no comment on that. Trisha, Heath this time, Vedika, Vanshika, Jinesh. I'm really so happy this time that the way you put your points, it was really appreciable, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
According to me, this was like, oh my god, kind of a performance.
क्या बात
This
क्या
was
बात क्या बात टाइप.
kya baat types. I mean, oh, what a fantabulously fantastic kind of a thing. So it was really good and good to see their eagerness to really come out with very, very apt points at the right time. And most importantly, with a lot of discipline at the same time. So Vanshika, Vedika, Jinesh one side and Trisha and Heath, my two heroes on the other side. Very strong, tough competition.
Teams have done wonderfully, and it was like even I was telling one points and I was thinking on each of the points. I would always go with morals because moral may love, peace, truth, conduct, and non-violence also works. We are history teachers, definitely. These values are going to play a very important role in our life. Without, yes, money is required, but morals के साथ money makes a beautiful life.
I would like to add one point to every one of you. For the upcoming debate, what like Chirag sir will go forward for it. I want before that just start reading the books. Okay, there is one specific book for it. The name of the book is Art of Effective English Writing. The best book for this like this kind of topics. You can just go through it because again and again going on Google, there might be a different opinion of different people. So go and read this book.